Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to Annie's Cheesy Bites. I am back again with a new video and a new recipe. I hope you all are fine and Zilhaj Mubarak to everybody. So if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and hit the bell icon also. So, coming towards my today's recipe, which is Pizza Calzone, it's an Italian recipe and a variation of a pizza. You can say a pizza in a pocket or a pizza sandwich also. So, coming towards the first segment of the video, the first step is calzone dough. So, what we need for the dough, let's see. The ingredients for the dough are 2.5 to 3 cups flour, 1 teaspoon sugar, 2 teaspoons salt, 1 tablespoon yeast. I usually use sachet yeast, 1 cup warm water, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon Italian seasoning, it's totally optional, and 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter or olive oil. Now, coming towards the steps. For dough, I use the mixing bowl with the food factory. And in my food factory, there are two blades, one for the chopper and one for the mixing, for making dough. So I used this dough blade in the mixing bowl. In a bowl, you first of all, the first step is in a bowl you have to mix sugar, warm water, and yeast. We have in the ingredients it's written 1 cup of warm water. You're going to mix yeast in only half cup of warm water and let it sit until proofed and come in a foamy texture. It will take about 10 minutes nearly. So now take the chopper bowl, set it up, and first of all we are going to add the dry ingredients here, which are 2.5 cups of flour. In the ingredients it's written 3 cups. I'm keeping a half cup for, you can say, uh, if we need it later on to set the consistency of the dough, so I'll use that dry flour afterwards. Then salt, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and mix all the ingredients uh, at a medium speed. You can set the speed according to the given speeds on your mixer, on your food factory. Then gradually add the yeast and sugar mixture along with the butter and olive oil at medium speed. Now, here you have to keep checking the consistency. If your dough's consistency is fine after adding the yeast mixture and butter, so stop it there. No need to add more water here. So, while making the dough, you are not going to add all the written liquid in your recipe. It makes the dough too soft and difficult to handle. Now, when your dough is not sticky to the sides of the jug and it's coming in form of a dough ball, so here you are going to stop the mixture. It will take 5 to 7 minutes to make the dough. So you take out the dough from the mixer bowl and knead it with hands for 2 more minutes. Then coat a bowl with oil and add the dough and cover it with the plastic wrap and keep it in a warm place until double. So and when your dough is double, knead it one more time and just let it sit for more 10 to 20 minutes for a good smooth texture of the dough. For the rising of the dough, it will take about an hour or two, depends on the weather in your area. Now, coming towards the calzone filling. For the calzone filling, the ingredients are very simple. What we are going to take are just like you are using the topping of your pizza, you can say. So onions in cubes cutting like we have on the pizza, then black olives, or tomatoes, chicken chunks, tikka or fajita. Now here, you can use the ready-made chunks here, but I usually made it at home by cutting my chicken in cubes and then marinating it in, for tikka. I marinate the chicken in tikka masala with yogurt and then a bit of lemon juice, chili sauce. It's up to you how much spicy you like, and some salt here to balance the spices, because all the spices in the tikka masala, usually tikka masala don't have enough salt, so it's up to you whatever you taste better. And if you are going if you want a fajita topping be available hoti hai on stores, but when I make it at home, what I do, I use orange juice, with chili flakes, chili sauce, some peri peri sauce in wild herb flavor, and salt. So that's the only thing I use for fajita marination. So after marinating the chicken, because chicken don't take too much time for marination, you can uh, just uh, just saute it in a bit of oil, and your chicken is ready. Then mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, pizza sauce, jalapeno, and sweet corns, uh, and mushrooms. These things are optional. If you like them, you can use the stuff. If you don't want to add them, it's up to you. If you're making the calzone for kids, you can cut down on all the veggies, just go for the chicken and the cheese and pizza sauce, and the calzone will be more than fun. You can do one more variation here with the chicken. Rather than chicken chunks, when we are serving to kids, kids usually like mince. So when I'm making it for my kids, I use chicken mince cooked in just pizza sauce and some tikka masala or whatever seasoning you like or your kids like for the chicken. Now, coming towards the assembling, just take a dough ball, roll it out in form of a flat bread, uh, and by taking the dry flour which we kept in the start. So when you have a flat bread, if your dough ball in form of a flat bread, you can have a layer of pizza sauce here, and then put all the filling ingredients on your dough ball, flattened dough ball, and then fold it in form of a sandwich or a pocket. Now coming towards the baking time, and assembling here also. So for the baking time, you have to preheat your oven at 240 degrees, and you have to preheat your oven beforehand, like when you are going to bake, preheat it before 30 minutes before the baking, or you are going to put your stuff in the oven. So now after rolling out the dough ball and putting all the mix ingredients, the filling, you are going to uh, make a pocket of it. And to fix the sides of your pizza calzone or the pizza pocket, what you are going to use fork, or you can fold it anyway. The folding technique, basically basically the thing to fix the sides is that the cheese will not ooze out from here. Then let it sit for the dough to rise. Now one more thing here, you have to prick or make some cuts on the top of your calzone, because uh, the calzone needs some space for the steam to come out. So it will be easy to this for the steam to come out if it has some spaces on the top. Then glaze your calzone with egg white, so for a pretty shine on the baked calzone. And you can sprinkle some sesame seeds or some dried herbs over it. It's totally optional. So after 10 minutes, when your dough is dries, you are going to bake it for 15 minutes. So 15 to 20 minutes are more than enough. It also depends on the oven you are using. So now coming towards the final look after 15 minutes of our calzone, and here it is. You can see the shine on the calzone, and then in the second picture you can see the oozing cheese and the stuffing in the calzone. And it's really yum. You can say it's a perfect recipe as a dinner time or as a snack also. It's up to you. And it's perfect for the lunch boxes also. So I usually take it in my lunch box, and we also have it in dinner time also. So please try this recipe out and then tell me that you liked it, or any variation you want in this recipe, or you can you can write in the comment box that if you want me to make any other recipe. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Allah Hafiz for now. We'll be there again with another recipe.